These are the kind of videos I just really don't live for. I just don't like doing these kinds of videos. I think they're so ridiculous. But here we are. You guys remember during the live stream? I'm not going to drag it out. The live stream with the watch party, and you guys were spamming chat like crazy. Like, check WookieePedia. They just changed it. And I did. And I reacted to it. I'm like, holy crap, they're actually changing it in real time with like no reason whatsoever, just because the show says so, and like changes everything like that. What was pre-established for they had what they had written for however many years, and then they just boom like that change it on a show that really makes no sense and has no business putting Kiadi in there. So now, I guess because I'm making good arguments, they have a few psychos, a few assholes that are going around sending them death threats. And now their audience and they themselves are purporting that I am the one sending these threats. It is me, my responsibility, my fan base, my people. And I made a statement on X, on Twitter, that is erroneous, that is ridiculous. How many times do I have to make videos where I denounce this kind of behavior? I mean, if we're going to start measuring death threats, I think I take the freaking prize for that one. I think I take the amount of abuse that these people send me is insane. But that's the price you get when you are on YouTube. It's not favorable. I wish it wouldn't happen. I could go into stories and we can have a channel about abuse that happens online. And I'm not the only one. It's everybody online. So look, I have denounced this kind of behavior so many times, but to go ahead and say that because there are a few psychos who disagree with a decision that you made, WookieePedia, and then to throw that, your decision to do something with your business, your channel, your website, and the angry fans that came from that decision, and to say that a few of those psychos and bad apples are because of me is really, really wrong. I have always told people to be extremely polite and extremely respectful, and I have never told anyone to send death threats to anybody because I get it the most. I really do. I have the largest Star Wars channel in the world, and with that comes the most passionate fandom. With that comes a lot of anger, entitlement, jealousy, perhaps, whatever. And with that comes a lot of, you filter it down, just crazy people. I've gotten every single death threat in the book. I've had people call my parents. I've had people send R threats to women I've dated. The list goes on. And not to make it about me, but I am trying to tell you that I know firsthand how. I remember the first time I got them, I was like, what? This exists? But now it's just like, oh yeah, cool. Get in line. I remember reading a Forbes article about WookieePedia. They do, if I'm not mistaken, it's online somewhere. You can find it. Back in 2015 or whatever it was, they do 120 million, it's online, 120 million page visits a month, which is insane as websites pay like 10x YouTube. 120 million, and that was 2015. I mean, maybe I'm getting the numbers wrong, but it was something ridiculous. Enough for Forbes to make an article about it. An entire article for them. So of those 120 million people, you're going to tell me that people that are pissed is all from my fan base? No, dude, you got like, what is that? 50 times, literally 50 times my entire subscriber base you get in views per month. Please do not make these claims. I run, at this point, a very serious company who handles a lot of different jobs and tasks, and I do not appreciate the slander that you are throwing towards my company. If you continue to lie and purport that my company is sending you death threats or purporting my followers to send you death threats, we'll take legal action against you. Do not like that defamation. You are quite a big presence. You're not a little shrimp fry on Twitter with a couple followers. If you continue, I will file a lawsuit against you. I'm telling you right now. That being said, no, I do not condone death threats. I've never sent fans against anybody to send death threats. People have free will. Just like they're sent towards me, they can be sent towards anybody. People are assholes. There's asshole people everywhere. I can't control that. All I can do is say, be respectful. What do you think that means? Be respectful, but hey, send death threats. I'd appreciate it if you and anyone else trying to defame the company would stop. You persist, we can take it from there. You know, you did something that people didn't like. I know firsthand when you do stuff like that, people will have a reaction. It's on the internet. So that's it. That's all I got to say about it. So didn't want to make a statement. Don't have to upload a video about it. But, you know, it's now to the point where you're slandering my company, and I want to, this is the first step. I take these things very seriously, especially with a brand of your size. So, hey, all the best. Guys, don't send anybody death threats. If you want to argue something, do so respectfully. As I've said millions of times, and that is also documented as well for the public and potentially the courts. So have a great day. May the force be with you. Love you all.